The first thing I want to say in this video is, man, if a woman has this capability, let me say this, and I want to make this very clear. I want to make this very clear. If a woman has the capability of leading you into the land of emotion, and she traumatizes you and gets your panties in a bunch and turns you into an emotional little basket case, you probably deserve it. And guess what? It's happened to all of us at least once. And you know what happened to me a long ass time ago? I'm going to give you guys the backstory, and it's not even that long, of why it even happened to me in the first place. It's because I got completely lied to and blindsided. But that's a mistake. I wasn't even a man when this shit happened to me. She took me right into that land of fantasy, of emotion, of planning a life. Every guy has talked to a girl that you talked about kids, you talked about getting married at a certain age, and oh my God, you guys are just so in love, little cuddle buds. When you're like teenagers. So, yeah. When this shit happened to me, I wasn't even close to a man. And I wasn't some cuck either. Like, I understood certain things, but still, it chokes you up a bit when all of a sudden you get left on cold street, boy. You talked about all that, and you see this future with this girl, and you like this girl a lot. She actually likes you too, but then she goes cold. She pulls right back for a long time. You guys are done. And it's just like, you on ice, boy. You frozen in glass like Sid the Sloth from the Ice Age. You just frozen. Oh my God. But here's the thing. If this shit happens to you at any time, as a man, you probably deserve it. You probably deserve for this to happen. You need to know what it feels like to go through that. Because when you go through that and then you come out on the other side, you're 10 times the man you were. You're 10 times the if you're a man already, or if you're a younger kid, you're 10 times more the stud you probably already were. Women can try that stuff on you again. It could be the same girl. It could be different ones. And it's not going to happen. This makes you more solid as a man. You fell for it. You fell for it the first time. You fell head over heels. You were just doing as well. Like, this is the thing too, bro. My mindset at this time was not, oh my God, I'm some cuck and so in love and all this stuff, and oh my God. I was honestly just trying to do what was going to make her happy as well. But we get led so far into it, and we're just constantly doing what's making her happy. And if you're constantly doing what's making a woman happy, you completely forget about yourself. You completely forget about your life, and everything goes to shit, and she is going to leave you. That is why it's very important for every single man, or if you're not even a man yet, like I was whenever you're severely young, and it happens. You deserve for it to happen. And if it completely traumatizes you and breaks you down and you can't get back up, then you deserve that treatment as well. Bro, I've seen some of my friends get hit with some stuff like that, and they went off the rails. It's like, brother, are you kidding me? Like, some of these guys still ain't correct today. And they're in their mid to late 20s, and it's like, my God, what are you doing? You gonna come off the shit? You gonna get back to reality now, or are you just gonna keep? What are you doing? You good? Are you good? You don't look good. What is going on? They got traumatized. Bro, when I was a teenager, this bitch gave me PTSD for a little while. I couldn't sleep. I was up to the sunrise. To the sunrise, bud. Literally could not sleep. And that phase didn't last too long because I started getting to that gym. I started on my grind. I was just firing on all cylinders, and I actually got this girl back. We dated again. She even tried coming to the gym with me and everything else. She couldn't do it. She understood I'm on this path, and I'm not falling into her frame again, and I'm on my path. And this is the last time I dated this girl. She couldn't keep up with me. She got overwhelmed, and oh my God. And she was young. She was a year younger than me. And then we just ended up splitting up again. She was crying and sobbing on my shoulder, telling me how good I am to her and all this other stuff, and I'm going to go on in life and do such great things, and she knows it and all this stuff, but she's messed up and da-da-da-da. And she wasn't lying. She was messed up. And I don't mean to put this on her. I don't care now, and I don't want to just say this about her now, because this isn't the case about her now. I don't know who she is now, to be honest. But at the time, this is just a backstory of a woman leading me at the time into the land of emotion. And it's something as a man you should go through once, but you can't fall for it again. And I did not. I did not. The thing is, bro, there's times where you always have to compromise as a man when you're with a woman. You can be like, bro, there's some coaches and stuff on YouTube telling you you can't lay on the couch with a female and watch a movie. That is fucking ridiculous. You absolutely can. You can eat ice cream with her too. Not every night. No, that yeah, it would become a problem then. But you can do it, and you can get up, and you can continue on what you're doing. But no, you shouldn't probably continue on anything that night because it's probably the last thing you should do. But then you go to sleep, you get up, as if none of that even happened. You put on your stuff, you get up, and you go to work. You don't even think about what happened last night. You're not even thinking about her. You're thinking of, like, I'm in my frame right now. I'm going to work. I got shit to do. Bro, when I was 21, I was dating some girl that was 22. I would get up at like 7, 8 a.m. from her place that we were at. She literally put her whole body, wrapped her whole body around one of my legs and gripped around it. Don't go. Come back to bed and all this stuff. I'm dragging her out of the fucking house with one leg. No, I gotta go. And I'm stern in what I'm doing. This goes to show and prove I didn't fall for anything else again. I didn't get caught up into her little trap. And when me and this girl ended, bruh, it didn't even matter. Like, the effects were so subliminally small. Like, it's just, and you carry on because you never had that care for this girl like you had before, where you're fully invested and your head's just so much in it. And the biggest reason why you were doing it was to make her happy in the first place, to be honest. But you can't. You can't spend your life trying to make a woman happy. She has to be able to make herself happy as well, so you can have your time to go and do your shit. And if she wants to leave you because you don't do enough for her, she's not happy, and you should let her just leave to go get some other guy that's going to spend more time with her, and she's going to end up leaving him. This is how it goes. As a man, you can never lose who the fuck you are. You can never let a woman lead you into the land of emotion. And I'm not sitting here as if this is some bad video about women. That's not the case at all. Like, women are women, bro. They don't even sometimes understand what they're even doing. Like, they really don't. They're just doing what they feel like doing. But you have to as well. You have to do what you feel like doing as well. There are some girls, bro, that take their boyfriend out of the gym. I know a few people that go to the same gym I go to. They're not there no more, but they were. They got some girl. They're gone. They lost all their muscle. They're gone. And I don't know about them now. I don't know what they're doing. I don't even know if they're with the fucking girl anymore. But they're gone. And that's a huge mistake. You have to live your life. And you cannot compromise anything you do. You can't compromise how much you work. You can't do any of that, bro. Like, that's your duty as a man in the first place, is to put in that work. Put in that work. And of course, you can come home at times and spend some time with your wife or your girl, if it's not your wife yet, or whatever the fuck it is. You can spend those downtime hours with her. But you get up, you don't think about her. Oh my God. Should I just skip work? Should I skip the gym today? Should I skip business meetings and calls and this today so I can just lay down with her? No, you don't do it. Are you kidding me? And if she tells you to do it, you don't do it. Allow her to wrap her whole body around your leg as you're dragging her out the front door if you have to. I'm telling you full well. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting back to bed. That's what you feel like doing. You would just love it if I was there as well. It'd make you happy. But guess what? You're not going to be happy if I keep doing these things day after day after day, and now you're not even attracted to me as a man. You don't feel the same about me no more as a man. Because I'm not the same. Because I compromise so much, I'm not even me no more. That's literally the mistake you cannot make as a man. You have to do what you're going to do. You don't skip the gym. You don't skip work. You don't skip business, whatever. You can hang with her when you have the time. You don't make the time, like, you don't, how do I say this? When the time comes where you get the free time, that's when you can. You don't try to skip things to make time for her. You do it when you can. And you're going to get to. It's not like you're never going to get to. It's not like you're going to see her for 1 hour a week. It can be more than that. It can definitely be more than that, and sometimes significantly more than that. Sometimes. You just have to make sure you're staying focused. You're locked in. You don't lose who you are and get led into this false sense of a reality for yourself, because her reality for a woman, bro, they should just honestly be able to live however they want to live. I'm down for that. That's what they do anyways, and I'm down for it. Y'all can do that. I really don't care what landed before time you're in your own mind. I don't care if your mind's in Pluto. Go ahead. But my mind cannot be in Pluto, and I ain't going there with you. You can. I ain't doing it. My mind is going to be locked in the real time, in the current time, as it is, right in front of me. Women are wanderers and dreamers and emotionally creamers, and they just do what they do. I'm not saying they can't think in the right now and stuff like that, but bruh, they're hella emotional. It's how they are. Don't make them bad. But as a man, you cannot get led into that life, into her ways of thinking. Think like her. Do what she's doing. You should. This is how I think. You should think like this. No. I said no. And no, you don't gotta be like that, but I'm just saying. You just gotta, I gotta do what I gotta do. Like, it's that simple. Keep doing what you do. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. We can come together at times and spend a little time together, and that's what it's gonna be at the end of the day. Folks, that's what it has to be. And women have to do a better job as well of understanding this, and to be honest, real women do. It's the women that's gonna give you trouble, bro, that don't understand this kind of stuff. They just want. want your time and attention and all this kind of stuff. And you can't do it. And she might leave. These crazy women out here, bro, they might leave you. They might leave you because you don't do enough. They they don't understand the dynamics of how things have to be. They're very, very immature. You don't want a woman like that in your life to begin with. It's hard pickings out here, bruh. You could meet some smoke show, but she might not be there in the mind, so it's not going to work. You can meet some girl, but she might not meet your looks requirements or something. But she might be a bit mature, but just doesn't do it for you. Like, it's hard pickings, bro. It's hard to get what you want. It's hard to get the full package. And if you want to increase your odds as a man of getting the full package type of female, you have to work as a man of becoming the full package type of man that a woman desires. That's when it's going to happen. Do not settle for less. Do not compromise for less. Stick to your guns. Keep improving. Because you don't want to end up with some girl that's less. Because you're going to waste time with her when she has all these problems. And you're going to end up leaving her, or she's going to end up leaving you out of insecurity, or something crazy is going to happen, and it's going to be a waste of time. And nothing happened. Nothing good came out of it. You don't got a family with her. You don't got stability with her. It's crushed. It's done. So, this is how this shit works, bro. You almost can't listen to a woman. As bad as that might sound, you can hear what she's saying. Martha, I hear you. I hear you, but it's not going to change me or what I'm doing, Martha. Okay, but who I am is going to continue. What I'm doing is going to continue, and what you do can continue as well, but I got shit to do, Martha. So, yeah, I'll see you later. That's what I'm saying, bro. You cannot listen. Some women as well, they're very good at threatening men that they're with. Well, if you don't listen to me, I'm going to leave you, or something, some storyline, something. And it's manipulation. They probably wouldn't even leave you, bro. But if you, oh my God, no, don't leave me. No, I'll do better, baby. I'll fix. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. There's some guys who take that approach, and it's like, bro, you definitely lost her now. Your job is to say, no, I got shit to do. I'll see you again. I got shit to do right now. And she might even get mad and go to Starbucks or something and pretend she's leaving. Oh, okay, I'm leaving then. Well, I'm leaving you. If you don't do what I say, okay, there's the door. See ya. She's going to take off with her purse and she's gone, and going to get in the car, squealer. Woo! She's gone. To Starbucks to get some little strawberry or blueberry fruity drink, and she's coming back. She's going to be sipping on that drink. You're going to be sitting there because you got home for whatever you're doing. She's going to come and sit right on your knee. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. That's what's going to happen. You don't compromise yourself as a man. That's the whole point of what I'm saying here right now. But women are always going to try to lead you into her world, into the land of emotion. And as a man, you cannot fall for it. She's going to be way more turned on by you, bro. A hella more turned on if you just stay who you are. You can look her dead in the face. It's not going that way. I got things to do, and I got to do them. I know you want my time right now. I know you want my attention right now. But I gotta go. And I got shit to do, all right? I'm trying to be nice right now. I'm trying to make you understand how this has to be, but I gotta go. And you gotta go. Sometimes as well, bro, you can't be so hard on them and so masculine. No, because then I can like scare them and startle them and they can actually want to leave you or something. So you have to have a good masculine to feminine dynamic as a man. Obviously more masculine, but you have to know how to like kind of come into her world a little bit, but then exit and be in your world, if that makes sense. It's the same thing with hanging out with her. You have to know how to be who you are as a man and get shit done. You could go into a cage fight or something and beat the hell out of somebody and come home and be kind of soft with her, but the second you're not with her, you're back to hyper masculine. You can kind of be like that with her a little bit and stuff like that, because you're not going to be hyper masculine with a woman 24/7. That's just not how it goes. As a man, you have to know how to switch things off and on. Like, I can absolutely be a hyper masculine man to the point where it's like I got that killer instinct look in my eyes. But I can also be like a teddy bear with a female. You turn that off, you can allow yourself to feel around them. But you have to know when to take that off and switch that gear again and pop back in to who you actually are. And you're not being a certain way. Like, you almost have to be a certain way of females, bro. Like, you naturally have to know how to be. Like, you actually do. It's being good with them is another word for what it is. You know how to have to be, you have to know how to be good with women to even keep them in the first place. And I don't know how I had it, bro. Honestly, I was always naturally good with women. Even though things didn't always work out, you're young as shit. Sometimes you get taken for granted. They always come back. Every female I've dated, bro, has come back, or if they haven't came back, they stalked my profile for years. I had some females I dated, bro, I swear to God. They stalked my profile up until they got married, kept looking at my stuff, and all of a sudden they finally veer off. They start having kids. They're still watching a bit, but then they veer off and they disappear. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Every single one of them. Every one of them. So even when I got played, like, I was still good. I was still playing sports. I was still bros with my bros. We were doing what we were doing, but you got played a bit, sure. Even that female comes back, bro. And if you can get played by a female and she can weaken you like that and mess with your mind, and you can get a one like that to come back, you're doing something right. So, I hope you guys could take a lot from this video and just understand that here's one thing, women are not bad for doing this, it's just how they are. You need to understand this and not fall for these traps and stay who you are. Enjoy the time you have when you're with her. Get back to your grind. I like that, bro. That's what I like to do. I would not like to spend too much time with a female. I don't like it. But it's amazing when you do so much stuff, so much work, and then you have that little bit of downtime. That's perfect. It's just enough. But then I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. It's perfect. That's how it has to be. You're gonna keep things in line like this, and things will probably work out. Probably. If they don't, she might have an issue. There's always females with issues, bro. So you could be as perfect as perfect. If they got hella issues, bro, there's nothing you can do. They will mess themselves up for the rest of their lives. Unfortunately, we don't want it to happen to them, but unfortunately, it will. And then you move on to the next. The next is the best. So with that being said, God willing, God bless. I'll see y'all at the top.